How to choose your coffee beans, what roast and why. Okay, if you have been following my videos, you know the difference between ground coffee and freshly roasted coffee beans. And you also know how to prepare an espresso recipe according to the SCA standards using fresh coffee beans. But what does fresh actually mean? Are all coffees created equal? In this video, I will share all the important information you need to know to choose a good pack of coffee. What do I look for when choosing coffee? And we are going to compare samples. Full Arabica better than Robusta. I will dedicate video to this topic, but to keep it simple and quick, Arabica is a species that includes varieties like Bourbon, Mocha, Typica, etc. Robusta is a variety of the spices coffee can offer. So comparing a species to a variety doesn't really make sense. Full Arabica suggests a certain quality of coffee. Without going into details, you know that the Robusta has a less complex aromatic profile than Arabica, but it's very intense in flavor. However, poor quality Arabica can also have a weak aromatic profile. Personally, I love Robusta in blends to intensify a recipe or as a single origin to enhance the coffee's flavor in milk-based drinks like cappuccino. Keep in mind that full Arabica doesn't always mean high-quality coffee. The color of the roast, light, medium or dark. There is no best roast, it all depends on what you're planning to do with your coffee and your taste preference. For espresso, medium or dark roasts are typically used. For filter coffee or other gentle brewing method, go for lighter or medium roast. A dark roast will emphasize bitterness while lighter roast will bring out more acidity. The idea is to combine the roast level and the origin of the beans to achieve a balanced flavor. Where does the coffee come from? Based on experience, I know what kind of flavor profile to expand and how to use the coffee. Over time, you will learn to identify coffees by their origin. For example, Ethiopian coffee tends to be more acidic, while Brazilian coffee is more classic and balanced. It's very important to know the origin of your coffee and whether it's a single origin or a blend. A blend isn't bad. It's a recipe created by a roaster to achieve a specific flavor. Single origin coffee is great for understanding and developing your palate. Just like origin, coffee varieties are important to know, especially when there are several included. Coffee is said to have more aromas than wine, so you need this information to build and refine your palate. Natural, honey, washed, etc. This refers to the drying process. Put simply, coffee processing is the removal of the layers surrounding the coffee bean, the seed. A coffee cherry has several layers: the skin, fruit, mucilage and parchment. After the cherries are picked, this layer needs to be removed. This can be done in various ways, and each process can influence the coffee's flavor profile in the cup. Now the most important factor, the roast date. Only this information guarantees fresh coffee beans. I recommend choosing coffee roasted within the past 3 months, especially if you are buying high-end expensive beans. Ideally, the roast date should be between 15 days and 1 month. You'll notice a huge difference, especially when preparing espresso. Your coffee will be fresh, easy to grind, aromatic, and it will realize its full flavor potential in the cup. I hope this information is helpful. If it is, don't forget to give a thumbs up, it's very important to me. And don't forget to subscribe to follow more content. Let me know in the comments what kind of coffee you prefer and why. In the meantime, I wish you a wonderful year. Salut à tous, cheers!